It's been 1,330 days since Ford Motor Company released the all-new Bronco on the world. And the crazy thing is it's been nearly impossible to get a Bronco with a factory hardtop until now. Ford Motor Company has just announced that they are going to be selling these OEM hardtops as an accessory, and in this video, I'm going to tell you everything you need to know. Starting in March, Ford Motor Company will allow you to pick up one of these OEM hardtops, but it's very specific. It's only for a 4-door because the 2-door has already got the hardtop from the factory. These hardtops are going to be available in limited quantities only, and they are going to be available to select customers only. And what Ford's going to do is they're going to send you a link in your email to give you the opportunity to buy it on accessories.ford.com. So you might be asking yourself, how do I get a hold of one of those links to purchase one of those hardtops? You're really not going to be able to. Ford is going to be sending those links out in waves to customers based on how long they've had the Bronco. So 21 model year customers are going to get the first round or the first wave of those email invitations. And then once that's done, they're going to go to 22 and then on into 2023. So just be patient and know that the longer you've had your Bronco, you're going to have the first right of refusal on those hardtops. Ford understands that the Bronco community is strong and we talk a lot, especially in the online forums. That's the reason Ford Motor Company made sure this link is not shareable on those forums. Instead, you have to sign in with your email address, and that makes sure that you own the Bronco and you have the first right to purchase it, instead of someone that gets on there with a bot can buy up all of the hardtops. I think that is a great decision that Ford Motor Company had. Due to a limited supply, Ford Motor Company is saying that these orders could take up to 12 plus months just to get your hardtop in. And the crazy thing is that they are not accepting any returns on this part because of the overall weight, size, and shipping constraints of the hardtop. And speaking of shipping, this thing ships via crate. This thing ships via freight in a massive wooden crate. I finally said that right. I've got the dimensions right there on the screen if you're interested, but the whole thing weighs 375 pounds. And if you're interested in having this installed at your dealership, I think that they're saying that installation is going to run you $300, but you might save a little bit on the freight. However, if you want to ship to your house, you'll have to pay the extra shipping to get it to your house. So it's probably going to be a wash whether it's sending it to your house or to the dealership. And speaking of the shipping freight and the cost associated, let's just go ahead and talk about the price of the hardtop. This thing costs $49.95 plus your taxes and things like that. But if you really think about all of the other hardtops that are on the market as far as aftermarket is concerned, this thing actually fits right in with the average. I looked at about 5 or 6 different aftermarket hardtops that are available in the open market. Whether they're shipping or not, that's irrelevant, but the average price is right at $51.59 for all of those if you average them out. And so I think it's kind of interesting that Ford Motor Company was very slightly less than the average. The launch of this hardtop is going to be delayed in 5 states due to individual dealer franchise laws. States like Arizona, Vermont, and Oklahoma, as well as Hawaii and Alaska, due to some shipping constraints. The other thing is, did you realize that Ford Motor Company has a modular painted hardtop to match the Bronco? That's one of the 10 hidden features you didn't know about the all-new Ford Bronco. Click here to watch that video.